This episode of Chat Chow is brought to you by Coral Gables Restaurant Week, June 6th through the 19th. For more information, visit coralgablesrestaurantweek.com.
Today we are chatting with Bernie Matz, the owner and chef at Bernie's LA Café and the Café at Books & Books here on Lincoln Road. Bernie, what are we drinking here today?
Oh, Lauren, today we serve the red sangria. It's a Merlot and it's infused with blueberries and pomegranates. So nice hot day like today. It's beautiful.
Definitely.
Is there even a cloud in the sky?
Not one cloud.
Not one.
Delicious. Really good. So I know your concept is healthy Latin food. When I think of Latin food, I don't necessarily think of healthy. So where did that come from?
That's what I want to know. I want to know why Latin food is associated with not being healthy. Plus, also when you say Latin food, what is it that you mean? You know, because here in Miami, having grown up in Miami, when you say Latin food, you really mean Cuban food.
Exactly.
Right? But as you start to explore the different Latin foods, indigenous Mexican food that's amazing and wonderful and super healthy. Peruvian food, which is also wonderful and super healthy. So, somehow it does seem like here in Miami, Latin food has been categorized I don't know if it was because the people couldn't afford better or didn't know better, but it always has been sort of a low-end sort of peasant street food. Why doesn't a Latin restaurant offer brown rice? It's 2011, and yet you can go to any Latin American restaurant in Miami, and if you ask for brown rice, they're going to look at you funny. Okay? If you ask for whole wheat bread, they're going to look at you funny. We make great Cuban bread. We bake it every morning. Man. We also make a great whole wheat baguette, and you got to be able to offer that Cuban sandwich on a whole wheat baguette. So as far as healthy is concerned, I'm not sure why you can't get a salad or vegetables or brown rice in a Latin restaurant. I don't know why, and this is just sort of a modern take on, on what Latin food should be.
Your dishes are prepared with all natural ingredients. So do you think that the organic, sustainable trend is here to stay, or is it just that a trend?
Oh, that's a good question. Once you label something, organic, sustainable, yeah, it's a trend. Should it be the way? It should be the way. But realistically, I don't think that, you source produce in today's world really from wherever it comes in the world. So as far as all natural meat and chicken is concerned, I think that's huge. Okay, I think that makes a big difference if you eat all natural chicken that's been raised, to be able to run around in a farm and eat whatever it is that they eat, as opposed to these chicken horror factories that grow chickens in 14 days. They never turn the light off, and they go from chick to full-grown chicken in 14 days, and they've never seen the light of day. They've grown one on top of another in a big giant warehouse. So all natural is a big difference between, saying that you can do that and you can be sustainable. I don't know that it's the same thing.
Are you currently working with any unusual ingredients?
Well, unusual ingredients is a relative term. I think a big part of my concept is simple ingredients. I think unusual ingredients today probably is considered quinoa. All right, that's an unusual ingredient. You can't find that anywhere, yet that's a wholesome grain that has a complete protein. So is it an unusual? It's not really unusual, but it is unusual because you can't find it in most restaurants.
No, because you don't think of quinoa when you think of Latin Latin food. So you're unusual.
Isn't that funny?
You know,
Isn't
I
that
don't
funny?
think of
And
quinoa.
you don't think of
I
quinoa.
don't. I think of white rice and black beans is what
Absolutely,
I think of.
and that is
that
what is
terrible of
sad
me?
about Latin food. Yes, it is terrible because quinoa, it was the main staple food of the Aztecs and the Mayans. So if you want to talk about Latin America, that's Central and mostly South America, that's what they ate until the Europeans came, okay? The Europeans realized, or I don't know if they realized, maybe they didn't realize, that the quinoa is what had those indigenous Indians that were there so strong. So they made them kill the quinoa and grow corn. And that's where they got corn from. And now that's what they eat, corn, and corn just makes you fat. It doesn't have any protein. It turns to sugar right away. It's got a really, really high glycemic index. It just makes you fat, and that's what it made. It made the indigenous people fat and slower, dumber probably. So they were more easily controlled. I don't know if they were that diabolical, if they knew, but it was pretty much an extinct grain.
What are your favorite dishes on the menu? Your favorite dishes?
Good one. My favorite dishes, I like eating cold, like seafood, salads, ceviche, that kind of stuff. So my favorite dish is the ceviche. I love our seafood salad. I like eating that when I go to other places too, but here we make it really good. We also do like a lot of grilled meats with fruit-based sauces or salsas or that kind of thing. So I like the combination of salty or grilled and fruit. So I think my three favorite dishes would be the ceviche, the seared tuna with mango slaw, and the seafood salad. How about that?
Sounds good. All
and they're
right.
healthy too, because we have some stuff that's really good, but not quite as healthy. I like to call it like really good junk food.
I like that.
Yeah.
Good junk food, stuff you can cheat on, but still enjoy.
And yeah,
not feel guilty.
totally
Right?
decadent.
Don't we all want that? Who's a better cook, you or your wife?
Oh, wow, that's a good question. I think one-on-one competition, I would blow her away. But my wife is a really good cook, and she makes a lot of things at home, like Cuban food, things that I would never even attempt. She makes a killer a chicken parm, awesome. And she makes a really killer baked ziti. So she probably has like 6 or 8 things in her little repertoire. Don't change it. And that she makes really good. The rest, nah.
It's all you.
Yeah, I'll kill it.
You got it. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us. I want to cheers. Oh, kiss Miami
Cheers.
style. Cheers to being so lucky to being here in Miami. This beautiful weather, really. Thanks.
Awesome, thank you.
Really good.
I think we got it, guys.